My bad, John. My bad. Right before I started, I got a skull with a baseball on it. I just knocked it off the back of the table. I should be putting the phone on a phone stand, but when they tell me to read, oh man, I just read. I heard victory. Somebody could be dancing. Everything that I say in these messages, well, I say it for a reason. Witch Hazel. Oh, crypto. Oh, digital currency. Oh, Aquarius. What is going on with the Aquarius? What is going on with crypto, love, and finances, the hidden things? Well, many years ago, a lot of people thought it was some hidden thing that crypto was going to bubble. If you're not into cryptocurrency, it's okay. This is the, excuse me, getting that solar plexus hit. Bitcoin tarot. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to flip. See, I did it again. I was trying to unmute it. All right, so we're going to get straight into the messages. I hope that everyone here enjoys this message. This is a Capricorn earthy type deck. Bitcoin was born on January the 3rd, according to the stories. The number 3 could be highly significant to you or somebody that's watching. Okay. Saturn is getting ready to go into Aries. Wow. A lot of people, that got stuck in the past. Gemini, I'm seeing that 10 of shitcoin ruin. Excuse my language, YouTube. I'm trying to keep it clean from here on out on all my platforms. Yeah, we have Gemini energy here. 10 of shitcoin ruin in traditional, regular tarot decks, like in the old school rider. That would be the 10 of swords. I almost feel like it's the 10 of wands, but it's not. I was sitting here thinking about it. I don't know why I always get a little mixed up in this deck. Also, this deck didn't come with a manual, so I was looking for the PDF on it and I couldn't ever figure it out. Hey, welcome in everybody. Welcome to the party. If you're new to my live streams, once again, this is a timeless message. These are collective messages. We're going to pull a couple tarot. I heard Terrell. We have 10 of shitcoin ruin. Okay, we're right here on the start of Gemini season. Welcome back to the party, everybody. Man, blockchain is booming. People's wallets are booming. I heard the ding. Yup. Ace of new perspective. Yeah, a little pyrite here. A little bit of black tourmaline. I got a few different little trinkets over here. I got some selenite. Let's get a little bit of that joy stick up in there. Man, I didn't realize how much people didn't like it when I said the word joy. I am full of joy. I am very happy today. Yeah, very, very happy. Having a great day. I hope everybody else is having a great start to their day. Grand rising, grand rising. This is a very high vibrational stream. Okay. We're going to get some messages out here and then we're going to get it started. Once again, this is a timeless collective message. Everyone here could resonate with the messages. Okay. Yeah. I don't know who that was. That's definitely that sounded like Messenger for sure. Yep. Somebody over there. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah. Wow. It's right. The Wheel of Fortune with the Magician. Woo-wee. That's pretty healthy. That looks pretty good for the Mercury babies. We got the Magician. The new perspective, shitcoin ruin, the 10 of shitcoin ruin, and then the wheel, which is the number 10. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 here. Jupiter type vibes, third house type vibes, Gemini. Someone was dealing with a man or a woman that was very greedy in the past. Possibly this was you. Maybe you had different attachments and things that you did. I was. I was, greedy about certain things, and the younger years and the immature, years of my life. Also, that's what Saturn brings in. It brings in a lot of lessons for everybody, not just for me or for you, for whoever, for everybody on this dang planet. And, a lot of us here, we're willing to learn the lessons. We're willing to, stay out of the BS. Someone's dealing with a very greedy person. They don't want to let go of you. I could be dealing with somebody in the collective here that doesn't want to let go of me. They don't want to let go of the bullshit. Okay? That's too bad, because the collective is following their dreams. 10 of Cups. Temperance is at the bottom. Sagittarius. Someone's finding a lot of balance, a lot of harmony after a tough time. Welcome in, everybody. Can we get the live stream shared out to more people? Once again, this is a high vibrational stream. I know it's a little bit early, and some people aren't, all chipper in the AM, so it's all good. I'm an early bird myself. People are, they're tripping out there. You're following your dreams, and I don't know. I'll say this. If you're on the journey, a lot of you are single, a lot of you are celibate. Some of you could be in some type of a partnership. There's some type of a cycle that's over with. You're completing a cycle. You're traveling. You're moving forward away from the past. Whoever was in your energy, greed. There's an ending here. Shitcoin ruin. A tough ending that was fated to be with the Wheel of Fortune. Also, there's some very good things happening here, because you're moving forward from an energy or a person. This could even be a place. This is also Saturn energy again with the World. Yep, Saturn's here. Sacrifice. Yep, the Seeker is here. Something is hidden. The High Priest. This is the High Priestess in this deck. Cancer. The Moon's still in Pisces. Spirit, what do we need to see? What does the community need to know here? Yeah, mastering your craft. I love it. That is beautiful. Mastering your craft. 8 of Bitcoin. After completing a big cycle. After going through a turbulent time. Could be with a turbulent type of person. Heck, man, I was a little bit turbulent not too long ago, and I'm trying to mellow it back out. But also, I started picking up on some very turbulent vibes. I also channel into the future. What I was reading 2 years ago about people stalking my page and doing this and doing that, it wasn't even quite happening yet. I mean, it was, but what happened in the past year, oh my gosh. Like, I went back and looked at some of my older readings, and man, let me tell you, but there, man, there's some greedy people out there. Also, this is like stability coming in for you after a rough time, whoever I'm speaking to. Yeah, you've incubated some ideas. The number 4 is here. Stability's coming in for you. New opportunities are coming in. Ace of Cups. And then we have the Alchemist, the number 4. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is community. Okay, so this is Aquarius energy with the community, but 3 of Cups is Cancer. Water signs. There could be some type of a celebration, or there was some type of a third party that was hidden here too. If you're Strawberry said somebody cheated on her. You're letting go of that. The boss is here. The Emperor's here. You're moving forward from some type of a ruler. Okay, or this is you bossing up and moving away from this greedy person that's over there in shitcoin ruin. Holy Spirit come through. Yeah. Talking about a one-nighter or something like that. Somebody that came in real swift. Knight of Cups, they came in and, finesse game 101. Trust your instincts. Yep, the Diplomat is here. King of Bitcoin. Something's hidden about money. Something about a Taurus. Virgo or a Capricorn. Strong Taurus, I just heard. I'm hearing Taurus. Yeah, the Patriots here. Someone's standing up for what they believe in. Standing up for their self-worth. Grand Rising, everybody. If you're new here, welcome back. Hey, Rachel. Or if you're new, please subscribe. If you're just joining again, welcome back. Wow. Oh, Rachel, what the heck? Ryan, Randy, and there goes them portions. They want me to go to another stack. Yep, play the game how it go. Someone's from New Orleans, or you're dealing with somebody that's from down south. Somebody could be from Baton Rouge also. Tuscaloosa, that's in Alabama. Yep, I heard mountain bike, and I heard mountain man. The boxer energy is here. This is a spirit. Somebody has a very strong masculine energy around them, or you got into some type of a scrap over the weekend. Okay, whoever's in here resonating with the message, welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everybody here. Welcome in. Thank you so much for supporting me here on. I was gonna say here on Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Thank you so much for supporting me here on YouTube. I gotta clear a little bit of the energy out. Just an old trick that somebody taught me. Thank you. Thank you so much to the Divine Feminine. All the little spiritual tools and tricks and whistles that I learned, 3-4 years ago. Some of them I learned, last year, and a lot of things that I pick up, I download, I receive, even like just the things that I do and how I do it. I don't try to, be like Michael Jordan or nothing like that. I'm no Michael Jordan, but when I'm guided to do stuff, I do it. Sometimes I mess up. You know what I mean? It all happens. Something's here about that brother's friend again. Job, hired. Somebody's creeping and geeking. Somebody is stalking and watching. Now, I found out recently there's a couple people that watch me that do have a Jeep. I am so sorry. I did not mean to offend any of you that have a Jeep. The person that I am specifically speaking about, you live around my area, so please, when I said something about a Jeep and a creep in a Jeep, if you have a Jeep and you're in my community, I don't mean that you're a stalker or you're a creep, but there is definitely somebody in a Jeep that has been creeping. That's really in my story too, for real, for real. For those of you that have Jeeps that watch me, my bad. And I'm not trying to say anything about Jeep, because I mean, people do creepy stuff in all makes and models of vehicles. The brother's friend, they're creeping around. Whether they got a Jeep or it doesn't matter. There's some type of a SUV riding around, playing games. That's in your story, collective. I don't know who that's for. It's not always going to be for everyone. A lot of people come over here and get freaked the fuck out, and then they run out the door. They flee. Okay, cool. Go over there and watch some Love and Light Tarot. All right, I got a lot of love, a lot of light, and a lot of truth. And sometimes the truth gets dark as shit. And that's the reality of the world. Okay? Tarot land makes everything look all light and buttery and just so glorious all the time, but it's really not. The world wasn't created with just all that. Okay? Some of these people, they pull on your heartstrings. Don't ever let nobody pull on your heartstrings. It's okay to have an exchange of energy or have empathy or care or compassion for somebody. But I see that a lot, especially on TikTok. People try to finesse each other. They try to finesse the newcomer to the tarot game. And I don't really like that. And I found myself at the beginning of reading cards, not so much trying to finesse, but really just hi, this is such and such, and hi, this is that. Just going with what they call a format. You feel me? The format's getting kind of repetitive, but there has to be a format for something, and then if you look in the old school tarot books, they talk about the quadrant, they talk about the reader. I've read a lot of different books. I still got a lot of copies, PDFs. I got book. Ooh, I heard goblin. I got books right here I haven't even fully dug off into and read yet, but a lot of it's information I learned years ago. It's all about refreshing your mind. It doesn't have to just be about tarot. It could be about the blockchain. It could be about crypto. It could be about anything. And when you get to refreshing your mind, you really start to tap in, and you in some circumstances, you start to receive finances. Holy Spirit, thank you. Yeah, celebration is here. 4 of Wands. In this deck, this is a very, very earthy card. It's an earthy 4 of Wands, but you see the Emperor, the symbol for the alchemist, which is the Emperor card, is on this tree. So, this is represented by Aries, the number 4, it's stability. It also talks about the home because it's the 4th house. You could have a very strong mother or father. Someone wants to take an adventure here. Someone wants to take a vacation. I heard a Bitcoin vacation, to be quite honest with you. 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's equality coming through. Okay, there's celebration coming through with the boss. Somebody is in harmony. And when we're talking about Bitcoin and we're talking about crypto, now we got Dell right here. Somebody's definitely into trading. Somebody's definitely into currency. And then we have the teacher here as well. Okay. I'm just going to set this here. Something about turtle pie. This always reminds me of an ancestor or a passed over relative. Reminds me of my grandma. Someone here is born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th of any zodiac sign. There could be something coming in the mail that you need to be aware of. Also, when I channeled this initially, this is a thief. Somebody's been in your mailbox, whether it's your Gmail or your actual mailbox. Be aware this could be something from the past. And I get tired of saying this. I was trying to like go back in some of my old videos and really narrow down what it is I need to say and how I need to say it and make it better for everybody. And I determined that the way I've been doing everything is just fucking fine. Somebody could be going in your mailbox. I'm trying to like keep the first 2 minutes and I don't want to be up here talking about myself, but a lot of times when I speak about myself, more so than not, I feel like people resonate with certain parts of that story. And, some people come over here and they're like, God, why doesn't this guy just read the fucking tarot? I don't know. Where do people get that mindset from too? Some people have come in here and said it like, just read. That's more so on TikTok. Sorry, YouTube. People be like, just read. Like, what? Man, go buy a tarot deck and read yourself then. That's what I'd be screaming. But anyway, I'm not trying to be rude. I don't want to upset anybody in tarot land or anything like that early in the AM. I'm trying to be, just me. That's just like that lady about the Bible yesterday or the day before, telling me about how tarot and the Bible ain't connected. I'm like, okay, lady. The first thing, and I'll say no more, God created paper. It's called earth, the element of. Cardstock and Bible paper are the same freaking thing. Okay? So those downloads, those messages that those men and those women received, that they jotted down in the Bible with their pen, well, guess what? Everything on these tarot card decks, like the sign of Cancer, okay, the 4th house, that's where the babies and the children come from of God, right? People be in that Bible tripping. The tarot is connected all in the Bible because it's astrology. It's numerology. That's what the Bible centers around. The movement of the heavens, the earth, science. It ain't just about Jesus. A lot of people are so twisted up in their little heads, they don't know which way to go. And I'm not here to hold their freaking hand all day and keep telling them. It's that simple. Get your nose out of that Bible and quit believing everything that Pastor Baba and Reverend Duda down the street are talking about. Just because a guy's got a white collar around his neck, that don't mean nothing to me. What's that supposed to do? Protect your throat chakra when you're up there lying? Okay, cool. Wow. Just like I don't get Catholicism no more neither. And I studied, man, I know a lot about Catholicism. I know a lot about Christianity. And I love when these Bible thumpers come up here and I get to, it's like, okay, whatever. All that, I heard it through the grapevine. Yeah, you heard it in the Bible. That's been retranslated and reshifted and reshaped by another man and another man and another version and another version. And after time, it gets to the point where it don't really matter as long as you can like align it with what the heavens are doing, you'll come to find out that the Bible has a huge connection to tarot because of numbers. It's just people that try to come in and gaslight. You can't gaslight somebody that's already lit like fire every single day. Okay, a lot of people are leaving off that. That's cool. If you felt like you were going to come in here and gaslight my community today, well, bye, see ya, have a good one. If you just had to go because it's time to go to work, well, I'm not mad at you. It's only like 9 a.m., 9:33, my bad. I got a bunch of messages on there, bunch of emails. Oh, crypto. Bitcoin, $111,000. Oh my gosh. Bitcoin hit 111,000. Yeah, they tried to gaslight me about crypto too. I had a guy in here a couple months ago dropping stupid comments. Oh, crypto's gonna crash. Man, crypto's been going up and up. And I feel like a lot of people, they be having something up their ass about crypto too. Like, if you're not into it, you're not into it. But bad news for people that had something up their ass about Bitcoin. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to share. Your predictions about crypto crashing, they're wrong. Some of them guys that were on YouTube years ago talking about this is why Bitcoin's gonna crash. That shit's all lies. It's all fucking lies. Some of them got up there on their fucking platforms and acted like they were psychics too. Fucking up there lying to people, talking about what the blockchain was gonna do because of this and that. Talking about it was net, man, bunch of fucking liars. Flat out. Probably got paid off by some higher level group to get up there and say the stupid ass shit. So anyway, if you thought that the universe didn't see that and you didn't think that like Uranus wasn't going to come through and kick that behind, Aquarius is in the building. Okay. I'm probably going to go back and title this for Aquarius. For all you, I'll just say, I'm not going to say non-crypto people, all you crypto haters out there across the entire planet. You got bad news. Crypto's going to keep going up. Also, there's going to be other forms of crypto that go up, up, up. And for all you boys that was running around talking about I was broke, I'm not no millionaire. I'm definitely not rich, but I ain't no broke motherfucker neither. I got tons of crypto. I got thousands of dollars in crypto. So quit fucking running around my city. Quit running around the fucking planet talking about I'm broke. I don't be running around talking about, oh, I'm rich. Oh, I'm rich, bitch. No, I don't. I can't stand people that be running their mouth about my wallet. Bitch, you don't even know how to look at my wallet. You think it's a fucking billfold. Bitch, it's a goddamn box with a bunch of fucking jingles in it. They ain't got no jingles in it. It's because it's digital. Silly boys and silly girls. The past. Whoever the hell keeps coming up in my energy from the past that has a problem with finances and people, you know, going up in the world, even if it's not about crypto, if you're just a happiness hater and you keep coming up over here and coming up on people's socials, you know, it could be anybody in the community. Somebody wants to just watch you and, you know, you post a picture and they ain't got nothing good to say about it. You're just trying to create a safe space. I need a secure place to open up. Yeah. But every time something happens, oh, I heard it through the grapevine about this and that. You ain't hear a goddamn thing. Some of you out there that be behind them fake profiles, all you hear is shit. Well, excuse me, you hear flies and you hear shit, literally, because it's dropping right by you. That's why all the flies are around. I'm not trying to be a dick, but man, some people out there on the internet, let alone the fact that I read energy, I've been saying this for a long time. I said it on TikTok a lot. What makes you think like I want to read your energy, let alone or do business with you? Like the people that like to be all creepy and weird. I understand like just coming in and, you know, you come in and receive some messages and you kick back and you get a message every once in a while and you go. You're entitled to be able to do that. If you leave a like or not, whatever, that's cool. Some people come over and do that with bad intentions too, and I know how that goes. But what I'm really trying to say here is, at the end of the day, people got to get out of the past. I got to stay out of the past. But also, I got to make my point here. I got to, you know, state my claim. Brag is here. I got to get my bragging rights. Thank you, Spirit. I can't wait to tell you the amazing thing that happened to me. Well, I'm not going to sit here and tell you the amazing things that happen to me. One thing is the fact that crypto is going up. All right. And for some reason, that's causing a lot of chaos in people's lives. You know, I mean, shit, I'm just here to support you and elevate you. That's it. And, you know, obligation. Someone could feel obligated to support someone. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. Well, that must be people in the tarot community. Because I pick that vibe up all the time. That's cool. You ain't got to come over here and watch me and content jock me one bit. If you don't like me, don't fucking watch me. How about that? I don't feel obligated to watch nobody. If I don't want to watch you, I don't watch it. And if I don't like you, I damn sure ain't going to watch it. Why the fuck would I? Wasting my time. I could be over there working on my career. Just like them bums that come home and they do absolutely nothing when they get, you know, home from incarceration. I understand, you know, taking some time, even a good 6 months, even a good year to, you know, get yourself recalibrated. But when you've been home for like a year and you're still like playing video games on the TV and talking crap to every one of your baby mamas and you're doing the same crap that you did a year prior when and you ain't got nothing, man, I've been getting a lot of those vibes too. A lot of people just really, and that's where Saturn moving into Aries is gonna show and showcase a lot of people that are on the journey, that are learning the lessons. You're gonna start to, some of you are starting to be seen. You're gonna stand out from the crowd. And that's just a little message for you. Just a little bug that got dropped in my ear today from a Sagittarius. Okay, a feminine energy she's an astrologist reader. I'll give her that. She reads, but she gives you more of the forecast than just like reading tarot. So, one thing I can say about that awesome person, I respect the OGs. Oh God, I do. I respect the OGs. I do. Can we please make plans to get together soon? Gemini. Oh, Gemini. I keep hearing just no. Harold, Clarence, Frankie. Yeah, it's Jerry Springer style at somebody's house. There could be some type of a dispute over a baby. You are not the father. You're not the mother. Yeah, there's some type of a client. I heard small claims. Somebody didn't want to claim the baby? That's crazy. What the hell? I let him go. Fuck it. At least claim the little dude or the little, Yeah, ride the bus. Hound dog. Somebody's riding a bus. Yep, something about blockages. Man, my solars are getting hit. Your pastor, yeah, he loved Jerry Springer. Yep, the Lakota is here too. Bring the balance. Thank you, Spirit. All praises due to the star gods. My spirit guides, thank you. Yeah. Final messages here. Something about the soccer stadium. This keeps coming out over and over. I'm starting to feel as if something's going to happen at a soccer stadium. Welcome in, everybody. Grand Rising. I hope you're all having a great day today. Yeah, 5 foot short, played football. This could be somebody's Passover relative. This could also be a Passover child. 5 foot tall, short, played football. I heard Larry just now. Jerry, Larry. Jim. Soccer, yep, football. Something about past life karmas here. And then student reversed. Someone didn't want to stay in school. I heard somebody dropped out of a trade school or something of that nature. Movement is here. Possibly you dropped out of a trade school to pursue something better. Something that was more fitting. Or fitting for you. Yeah, your birthright. Somebody dropped out of a trade that wasn't for them. Yep, Sith God. Had something to do with something very dark. Yep, Boston, Avondale, marry and mother. Somebody could be marrying someone too. This is weird. I've never channeled that up. Somebody could be getting married. Somebody's daughter could be watching somebody. I don't know. Archangel Gabriel is here. Mercury RX. Something happened at Mercury RX or something's going to. This is crazy. I heard this is bananas. Motion. Yep, honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. That's the community. That's collective. Thank you. What do we need to see here from this teacher energy? Well, that was tough. Tough teacher. I heard somebody had a tough time in school. Yeah, wherever you put like too much energy in school or whatever this is, see how it's student reverse and then 7 of Bitcoin. I feel like you let go of something. There could have been a lot of challenges at a class or at some type of a program. Whatever that is, you made a good decision doing that, or you made the right decision to pursue something else. That's for somebody in here. Yep, the teacher is here. That's definitely for somebody specific. Taurus, Leo, and then Taurus on the 7 of Bitcoin. Something could have happened back in Taurus season, literally, like mid-Taurus season. Temperance is here. You found balance, and then we have Saturn with the Knight of Bitcoin, the Persuader. I don't like this character. I don't care for this character. This This is actually a character in my story. Believe it or not, it's weird. Like collective, I know some of you have told me this before. If you have, drop it in the comments. Have you ever had somebody in your personal story show up in the tarot deck? And then, like, when you're like, it could be a regular deck that you've seen day in, day out. It could be a Rider Waite, but like your ex or like somebody that like you see them in the tarot deck, like, yep, like that's definitely them. Like the little hat, the glasses, everything, the hair, like, man, somebody could be an earth sign, a Capricorn for sure. Somebody's a swindler. Somebody's dealing with a swindler or some type of I heard a bandit. I don't like that bandit, but bandit could be a good thing too. Because sometimes you got to hop in that bandit mode. Okay. Sometimes you got to hop in that Wild West mode. The architect is here. Queen of Wands. You got to hop in that fiery mode. And then you got to let them know that you know, taking care. I heard Porky. Taking care of business. Melanie, fruit salad. Yeah, banquet or like a banquet meal. Not like the frozen meal, like a banquet. Somebody could be at a banquet. The moon is here. The moon banquet. You're using your intuition. There was a lot of fear and uncertainty in the past about like different data and calculations and, you know, just different things that you had planned out. I feel like somebody was, you know, really had to use their intuition going up into this 9 years. Something happened last year that's starting to take effect this year for a lot of you. I mean, I can agree. No. Yep. Frank again. I keep hearing that Frank over and over. I'm going to like really tune out. I'm not trying to like ignore anybody in the chat. I'm about to like tune out. Like I'm about to go to this other deck and there's a couple more like energies coming through here very strong. My right hand wants to shake a lot. All fiat go to zero. You're leaving something out in the cold. You could be leaving someone. I feel like whoever broke in that mailbox or whatever that's about, that theft, that's who's getting left out in the cold for what they did. They stole from you. Somebody stole something from somebody here. King of Wands could be significant. You're a born leader. The commander is here. I heard commando. Yep. I heard skinny dipping. Somebody could have went skinny dipping with their partner, or their friend, or possibly their passed over husband or wife here. Yeah, somebody's into foreplay, brick and mortar. Somebody could have been doing foreplay at a brick and mortar. Be aware of that. I mean, you know, there could be good and bad to that. If that's what you're into, so be it. You know, if you and your girl work at the same establishment and y'all like to play on the job, we'll play. Have a good time. But, you know, if somebody's geeking in the parking lot and yep, somebody definitely geeking. Somebody could be on drugs, getting jiggy at a brick and mortar. Yep, Neptune, Elson. There's a lot of illusions around this place here. Whatever this building is, a lot of people wearing masks, Jim Carrey type vibes, Capricorn. A lot of people wearing masks. Somebody could be famous, or famous Amos. Yep, someone could be in an anal. Yep, animal parts. Yep, I heard Freaky Friday. What the fuck? Yep, cannonball. Somebody likes to get wet, or somebody likes to go in the lake. Be aware. Here it is. It's coming back out. There's some type of UFO activity going on. Jeepers creepers. There's an underage stalker in the community. Be aware of that. I heard soccer practice. Yep, something about a tourist. Be aware. Yep, Rachel, Barry, Beth, and Ben could all be significant names. Yep. Late night call. Someone wants to call you late night. Someone's telling you to shush. Also, that could be a karmic or somebody that you don't deal with anymore in your life, telling you to shush, wants you to shush. I had somebody on my other page talking about, oh, you talk too much. I was like, oh, really? Okay. Why are you still here watching me every day then? If I talk too much, that's what I get paid to do, is talk. I get paid to speak. Okay, that's what God asked me to do. And when I speak with love. Treasure Island is here. And don't think I get paid millions of dollars to do this, man. It ain't even really about that. It's all about the exchange of energy, you know? My air just turned on as I said that too. Dream crashers. Yeah, you're dealing with a dream crasher. Be aware. Somebody could be a vet or Yep, somebody's into someone has technical skills. Somebody could be in the army here. They have strong technical skills with devices, fiber optics, ethical hacking. Someone could have army army intel here. Army intelligence, or someone could have been trained at a higher level. Let's just say that. Someone here could be army personnel. Someone could be on leave. Number 16 is here. Freelance is here for an investigator. Someone could be under investigation. You're on the hero's journey. That's where I'm guided to shut down the message. Someone could be filming you on camera or filming me. That's why I'm being guided to shut it down right now. Have a great day, collective. Grand Rising. Yep, see how I didn't want to show, and I'm saying somebody could be, yep, Cameron. The number 5 could be highly significant. The number 6 could be highly significant. You know why? Your passed over relatives are here. They're protecting you. Okay? Protection, passed over relative. And then we have the Lakota Dakota, the 7 tribes. I'm up out of here, y'all. Have a great day. Grand Rising. Remember,